Race number 10 tonight, featuring the Walter Dale Memorial Pace. Great for you to decide to join us here on Canada Day. Race number 1 starters are in behind the gate. Star Free Luck with Mark Haig. Grace Force, Claude Poirier. Miss Mimi, Stephen Treitz. Money Hustler with Todd Treitz. Materialism, Andrew Ward. Dusty Lane Eli, Gilles Barrio. Windermere's Glory with Mike Stevenson. Here they come. Off and pacing. Dusty Lane Eli from the far outside, in between. That is Miss Mimi. But the leader, Star Free Luck, using that inside position to his advantage. And they go on past the opening 8th, and Star Free Luck shows the way, is out by 2, now 2.5. In second position, Money Hustler. Racing in third, Star Force. Make that Grace Force as they go down the backstretch for the opening quarter. Materialism is on the outside in fourth. Racing in fifth, Miss Mimi. Then Dusty Lane Eli and the trailer, Windermere's Glory, and they reach the quarter in 29 seconds. Rounding that barn turn with Star Free Luck showing the way. Money Hustler poised in the pocket. And they'll pass in front of the stand for the first time on their way to the half-mile station with Star Free Luck and Money Hustler. In third position is Grace Force. 3 wide move at the half from Dusty Lane Eli. That one aggressive. Miss Mimi is right there along with Materialism and the trailer Windermere's Glory as they reach the half. 59-1. Star Free Luck continues to cut those numbers, approaching 5/8. They're past that post now. Money Hustler is in second. Dusty Lane Eli third. Racing fourth, Grace Force. Then Miss Mimi. Then in sixth position, Windermere's Glory and the trailer Materialism as they are past the 3/4 mile station with Star Free Luck and Mark Haig taking them there in 1:29.4. Rounding the barn turn final time, Star Free Luck, Money Hustler. On the outside is Dusty Lane Eli, maybe tiring right now, and Grace Force comes up the cones to take over third spot. Continuing now on the lead, Star Free Luck trying to put the rest away. Grace Force on the outside is surging. Grace Force against Star Free Luck. I think it was Grace Force on the outside. Star Free Luck second. Money Hustler the show. Time for that mile, 2:01.1. Starters are in behind the gate for tonight's second race. Nuco's Typhoon from the inside with Sam Hodgen. Furiously Fast, Gordy Hennessy. Mackenzie Kate, Mark Collett. Billy and Bud, Charlie Miles. My Bright Penny, Mike Campbell. $1 Million Jewel, Bernard McCollum. Shady the Kid, Todd Treitz. Campco Quickly, Stephen Treitz. Here they come. They're off and pacing from the outside. $1 Million Jewel looks to challenge the leader, and that leader is Furiously Fast at this time. But $1 Million Jewel shows a nose in front from the outside and goes past Furiously Fast as they go by the opening 8th. In for third is Nuco's Typhoon. Racing in fourth, Shady the Kid. Following that one at this point is Camp Go Quickly on the outside, Billy and Bud. Then it's Mackenzie Kate, and the trailer is My Bright Penny. They were past the opening quarter with Furiously Fast there in 30-2. Up on the outside, moving to challenge the leaders is Shady the Kid. On the inside, as they go for the 3/8 mile station, $1 Million Jewel, and they'll pass in front of the grandstand for the first time. Lots of action here with 4 in and 4 out coming to the half-mile station. Shady the Kid on the outside shows a nose in front. Racing second, Furiously Fast, then $1 Million Jewel. Camp Go Quickly and Nuco's Typhoon. Billy and Bud is sixth. Then it's Mackenzie Kate and My Bright Penny. The half was reached in 1 minute and 4/5. Those two leaders continuing to duke it out down the backside. On the inside, that's Furiously Fast, and Shady the Kid on the outside shows a 1/4 length in front. Moving on the outside from third, that is Campco Quickly. $1 Million Jewel fading in fourth. Far outside, My Bright Penny is really picking up ground for Campbell as they were past 3/4 in 1:30 and 2. Still a good battle on the lead with Furiously Fast. Shady the Kid in second. Then it is Camp Co quickly and My Bright Penny. Off 7/8 they come down the stretch for home. Furiously Fast trying to fend off Shady the Kid. My Bright Penny on the outside. Shady the Kid on the outside. Shady the Kid's gonna get it over Furiously Fast. My Bright Penny in for the show, and the time for that mile, 2 minutes, 3/5. Field is in behind the gate for the B Division in the Atlantic Sire Stakes. Little Quick leading these colts for Terry Gallant, Magical Alex, Mike Stevenson, Benny Rabbit, Mark Campbell, Lips Like Sugar, Todd Trites, Unstoppable Speed, Gilberto, Lira, Lonnie Stokes. Here they come. Off and pacing. Magical Alex quickly to the front. Unstoppable Speed also looking for a good position in the early going. And that one goes right on past. And Unstoppable Speed will lead this field past the opening 8th. Then it's Magical Alex in second spot. Little Quick has third position. Check that. Little Quick is fourth. Moving in third, Benny Rabbit. As they go down the back stretch, moving in fifth position is Lips Like Sugar. And they got to the opening quarter in 29 and 3. And the leader continues to be Unstoppable Speed. Then it's Magical Alex second. Moving in third spot, Benny Rabbit, and Little Quick is fourth. Benny Rabbit moves to the outside as they come off the 3/8. That one will try to chase down the leader as they come in front of us first time. Unstoppable Speed, big strides on the way to the half for Barrio. Moving in second, Magical Alex. Then Benny Rabbit. Little Quick is fourth, Lips Like Sugar, and Lira as they reach the half in 59 and 1. Rounding the turn, Unstoppable Speed challenged out there by the horse moving as they go by 5/8. That is Benny Rabbit as they go on down the backside for 3/4. Benny Rabbit now to the top. Unstoppable Speed second. Little Quick is moving briskly on the outside there as well. Out from fourth went Magical Alex, and they got to 3/4 in 1:29. Out from fourth, now third. That is Lips Like Sugar, and they come round the barn turn for the final time. Difficulties on the outside. Looks like Little Quick has made a miscue as they come off 7/8. Down the stretch for home. And a good mile at this point turned in by Benny Rabbit, and Benny Rabbit is going to close the door on the competition. Benny Rabbit got it ahead of Magical Alex and Lips Like Sugar. The time for the mile, 1:59.
Fourth race, lining up behind the gate, Mr. Varbo, Ace on the River, Escape Plan, Elm Grove Bandit, Provoke Me, Camco Russ. And from the trail and post 7 signs, Emma Ho Bay. Top of the stretch. Stand by. Gates fly. There they go. Leaving out is Ace on the River. Between horses is Escape Plan. From the outside leaves out Provoke Me. Provoke Me's off stride. Back towards the rail in third, Elm Grove Bandit. Back into fourth, that's Camco Russ. Fifth on the inside, Mr. Varbo. Back into sixth. Tipped out now is 7 signs. Back on stride in seventh. That is Provoke Me, trailing Maho Bay. They're up the backside, past the quarter pole, and on top, it's Ace on the River. Back into second to Barrio and Escape Plan. They're past the quarter in 30 seconds flat. On top, Ace on the River. Back into second is Escape Plan. They're coming around the turn, coming in front of us for the first time, being led there by Ace on the River. Down the stretch, towards the half, Ace on the River. Back towards the pocket is Escape Plan. First up, here comes 7 Signs. Following cover is Provoke Me. Back into 5th on the inside. That's Elm Grove Bandit. 6 on the outside, Maho Bay. 7th, that is Camco Russ. Mr. Verbo trails the pack. They're past the half in 1 minute. 2 Fists. On top, Ace on the River. Second to the outside, drilling hard is Harvey with 7 Signs. Back towards a rail in 3rd is Escape Plan. On the outside, 4th, Provoke Me is all done. Back towards a rail in 5th, Elm Grove Bandit. They're past 3/4, and they're chasing Hodgson with Ace on the River. 1:30, 2 Fists. 3rd quarter, 30 seconds flat. On top, it's Ace on the River. Back into 2nd to Escape Plan. Around the turn, down the stretch, it is Ace on the River. Tipping out is Escape Plan up the inside. Elm Grove Bandit. Ace on the River. Escape Plan, it's going to be Ace on the River. Close for 2nd between Escape Plan and Elm Grove Bandit. Mile, 2 minutes, 1/5. Closing panel, 29-4. Fifth race, Atlantic Sire Stakes, 3-year-old Colt Pacers, A Division, lines up. Buster's Brother, Dr. Alexander B, PH Hotshot, Ringmaster, Mr. Solomon, Full of Finesse. Standby. Gates fly. There they go. Leaving it from the inside is Dr. Alexander B. But on front, it's going to be PH Hotshot, but he's jumped it off on the front. PH Hotshot off stride. So inherent in the lead there is Bernard with Dr. Alexander B. Back into 2nd is Ringmaster. Gap back in 3rd to Mr. Solomon. Buster's Brother in 4th. Here comes Ringmaster to the outside for Poirier, looking for the top here. In the inside is Bernard. On the outside, Ringmaster. Bernard's going to let him go here. Or is he? They're past the quarter. On the inside, Dr. Alexander B. And on the outside, Ringmaster's going to have to take a seat in 2nd. Back into 3rd, that is Mr. Solomon. Quarters up, 29, 4 Fists. On top, Dr. Alexander B. Back into 2nd. Ringmaster on the outside. Here comes Mr. Solomon. Back into 4th. Buster's Brother. 5th is PH Hotshot off stride there. Went Full of Finesse. They're past the half. 1 minute. Flat. On top, Dr. Alexander B. But he's got company. On the outside, Mr. Solomon. Back into 3rd is Ringmaster. 4th on the outside, Buster's Brother. PH Hotshot is in striking distance in 5th. They're going past 3/4 now. Barrio's working on Mr. Solomon. First up, and he is clearing to the front here. Back into 2nd, Dr. Alexander B. Back into 3rd is Buster's Brother. 3/4, check it. 1:28-4. 3rd quarter, 28. 4 Fists. On top, it's Mr. Solomon. Strictly in chase here is Dr. Alexander B. Mr. Solomon down the stretch for the mile. It's Barrio. Mr. Solomon will win. 2nd, Dr. Alexander B. Buster's Brother is 3rd. Mile 1:57, 1/5. Mr. Solomon.
Starters are behind the gate for the B Division for the Atlantic Sire Stakes. 3-year-old pacing colts and geldings with a field of 6, 2,500 on the line. Lindale Legacy with Brody McPhee. Fit to Ben Tide with Mike Stevenson. Greyland Spider, Danny Romo. Be a Willful, Gordy Hennessy. BJC I've Been Lucky, Jill Barrio. Dusty Lane Paco, Earl Smith. Here they come. Off and pacing. Greyland Spider surges off the wings to take control in the early going. Fit to Ben Tide is their 2nd. Racing in 3rd spot. From an outside post position, BJC, I've Been Lucky. As they move up past the opening 8th mile marker, Lindale Legacy is 4th. Then in 5th, that is Be Willful and the trailer. As they go down the backstretch, Dusty Lane Paco. But the field heads by the quarter. Greyland Spider will take them past that post, and moving in second, Fit to Ben Tide. Then it's BJC, I've Been Lucky. They were past that marker in 30 and 4. Rounding the turn and in 4th, Lindale Legacy. Moving 5th, Be Willful. And racing in 6th is Dusty Lane Paco. As they swing off the turn, we've got movement to the outside of the racetrack. Trying to challenge that leader, which is Greyland Spider. Moving second, Fit to Ben Tide. First up, Move to the outside from Lindale Legacy. Then BJC, I've Been Lucky. Moving in 5th is Be Willful. And the trailer continues to be Dusty Lane Paco. The half, 103 and 2. Rounding the barn turn as they go for 5/8, that is the leader continuing to be Greyland Spider. Up on the outside, continuing to challenge, that is Longworth Legacy. Moving in second position now up on the cones. Fit to Ben Tide recovers that position. Lindale Legacy is 3rd. BJC, I've Been Lucky, 4th. Then Be Willful and Dusty Lane Paco, 3/4, 134 and 1. The leader continues to be Greyland Spider. Moving in second position, Lindale Legacy. As they come off the top of the turn, Fit to Ben Tide is very much in this one as well. As they come off the top of the turn, Fit to Ben Tide takes over the lead. Stevenson has control at this point. Fit to Ben Tide is going to get it over Greyland Spider, and BJC, I've Been Lucky, was in for the show spot. The time for the mile, 2:04 and 3. Field is in behind the gate for the start of tonight's 7th race, A Division in the Atlantic Sires Stakes for make that $7,320. Putnam's Force, Ryan Ellis, all bent out of shape, Kenny Arsenault, Money Ha Ha, Mark Campbell, Clay Mater, Mike Stevenson, Rugged Coast with Darren Crow. Here they come. Off and pacing, all bent out of shape. Quickly takes the top. Money Ha Ha is on the outside. Putnam's Force in 3rd. Then it's back to Clay Mater and Rugged Coast. Make that Rugged Coast 4th and Clay Mater in 5th as they go by the 8th pole, and they'll head down the backstretch for the opening quarter. On top and cutting it out, all bent out of shape. Racing in 2nd spot, Money Ha Ha. Then it's Putnam's Force. Moving up, Rugged's Coast is 4th, and he's closer now. Clay Mater is a distanced 5th, and they're in for the quarter in 29 and 2. On round the turn, and they will be on their way to 3/8 now. All bent out of shape is the leader. Money Ha Ha poised in the pocket as they come off the top of that turn and pace down the stretch for the half. Putnam's Force is in 3rd. Racing in 4th, Rugged Coast and Clay Mater, part of this single file group as they go by the half. They made that station in 58 and 3/5. All bent out of shape. Racing second, Money Ha Ha. Then Putnam's Force. Moving in 4th, Rugged Coast and Clay Mater as they go past 5/8 and head down the backstretch for the final time. Still looking comfortable on the lead, Kenny Arsenault has got all bent out of shape. The 2-year-old champion is there, leading the way with Money Ha Ha close at 2nd. Putnam's Force 3rd, moving to the outside 4th. Rugged Coast tries to cut into the deficit, and Clay Mater is far back, 3/4 in 127 and 4/5. 7/8 mile station is checked and all bent out of shape. Got them there. He'll straighten out into the home stretch for Arsenault, and moving up on the outside now, that is Putnam's Force trying for 2nd. Far outside, Rugged Coast, but big win there for all bent out of shape. Looked like Putnam's Force 2nd, Rugged Coast the show, 157 and 3 finish time. Race number 8 starters are in behind the gate. New Party, Stephen Trites. Rackland Fine Line, Robert Laffin. Hijinks Benka, Gordy Hennessy. Hurricane Island, Mike Stevenson. Northwind Molly, Mike Campbell. Hello America, Gilles Berriot. Rookies Raisin from the trailing post with Sam Hodgin. Gate is at the head of the stretch. Here they come. They're off and pacing. In between horses, Hijinks Benka. New Party uses the cones to his advantage. And 3 wide as they go for the opening 8th is Hurricane Island, and that one will tuck back and sit in 3rd for Stevenson. Then Rackland Fine Line on the outside. Northwind Molly also looking for a spot on the cones. Moving up on the outside of the racetrack, that is Hello America, and the trailer is Rookies Raisin as they go for the opening quarter. New leader at this point, and that is Hurricane Island. Made a quick move from 3rd and now leads it ahead of New Party. In for 3rd position, that is Hijinks Benka, and the quarter was in 30 seconds as they go on round the turn. Rackland Fine Line 4th, Northwind Molly, then Hello America, and that trailer as they come around the turn is Rookies Raisin, straightening out for the opening half. And Hurricane Island shows the way back out. The give and go. New Party is looking for the lead once again. Miscue and off stride went Hijinks Benka. Rackland Fine Line is 3rd. Then it is Northwind Molly. Hello America trying to close the gap from 5th. Rookies Raisin 6th, and now trailing and out of contention is Hijinks Benka, and clearing to the front once again, New Party as they go down the backside final time. New Party is up by 2.5, now 3, but moving and looking for a good chase and challenge. That is Northwind Molly. She's up to 2nd position. Hello America, 3 wide, now 3rd as they go around that turn. Rackland Fine Line is 4th, and they're past 3 quarters in 1:29 and 3. An 1/8 of a mile left to go. On top and still moving quickly is New Party outside. Northwind Molly and Hello America 3rd as they come for the wire. New Party wins it ahead of Northwind Molly and Hello America. Time for that mile, 1:59 4/5. Starters are in behind the gate for race number 9. A division in the Atlantic Sire Stakes. I'd Be Good at That, Ryan Ellis. Island Redemption, Gilles Berriot. Clover Hills Hugh, Danny Romo. Southview Samson, Earl Smith. TM Top Gun, Mark Campbell. Outside Connors Cambo, Kenny Arsenault. Trailer, Freddie My Boy, Terry Gallant. Gate is at the head of the stretch. Here they come. They're off and pacing. I'd Be Good at That. Quick to lead it. Inside of him, Island Redemption trying to tuck in at the cones. Quick to close up that gap was Freddie My Boy, but Island Redemption will get in there, and Southview Samson is left first up on the outside. Southview Samson now 3rd, now 2nd, and goes after the leader. I'd Be Good at That as they go on for the opening quarter, and we've got a battle up front between those two. Southview Samson the outside, I'd Be Good at That on the inside, and they reach the opening quarter in 29 seconds. Racing in 3rd, Island Redemption. Moving 4th, Freddie My Boy, and then 5th, Clover Hills Hugh as they come past the 3/8 mile marker. And those two up front continue to duke it out on the outside of the track as they come passing in front of us for the first time. That is I'd Be Good at That on the inside. Southview Samson the outside. Island Redemption, Freddie My Boy. Moving in 5th, TM Top Gun. Then Clover Hills Hugh, and the trailer at this point is Connors Cambo. And they go round the turn for 5/8. That is the next stop. 58 and 1 was the half mile marker. 3 wide activity on down the backstretch. TM Top Gun rather. TM Top Gun is on the lead. Then it is I'd Be Good at That. Racing 3rd, Island Redemption. Freddie My Boy is there. Next is Clover Hills Hugh, and they were past 3/4 in 1:27 and 2. A miscue as they come round that barn turn, but the leader is looking sharp, and he's got a 2-length advantage off the top of the turn. Looking to cut into that gap, though, quickly on the outside. We've got a challenger, and passing, it's Island Redemption looking good against TM Top Gun. Island Redemption on the outside got there. TM Top Gun second, and Freddie, my boy, picked up the show. Time for the mile, 1:57 1/5. 55th edition of the Walter Dale Memorial, a field of 5 for a purse of $5,000. From the inside, St. Pete Star, Mark Campbell, Carnivore and Earl Smith, Outlaw Positive Charge, Terry Gallant, PH Best Man, Todd Trites, High Low on the outside for Danny Romo. Here they come. Off and pacing, Outlaw Positive Charge springs the wings and goes quickly to the front. Looking good in the pocket at this point, that is Carnivore. As they go round the turn, Carnivore decides he's going to challenge Outlaw Positive Charge. And those two potentially hooking up in a bit of a speed duel as they go to the opening quarter. Outlaw Positive Charge tries to clear, can't at this stage, with Carnivore continuing to be brave in second. But Outlaw Positive Charge now gets to the front as they go by the opening quarter in 27 and 1. Outlaw Positive Charge and Carnivore racing in third, St. Pete's Star, then PH Best Man, and a little far back at this point, High Low, as they come off the 3/8 and move down the stretch for the half. They'll pass in front of us for the first time in this edition of the Walter Dale with Outlaw Positive Charge, Carnivore, then St. Pete's Star moving to the outside. PH Best Man is there as well, and High Low has caught the field in fifth. They reach the half in 57 and 2/5. Outlaw Positive Charge, Carnivore on the outside of the track. Moving in third, that is St. Pete's Star. Racing fourth, PH Best Man now with cover. Then High Low as they head down the backside for the final time. Onto the 3/4, Outlaw Positive Charge. Looking good. Then it is St. Pete's Star making the 3-wide move. PH Best Man now third, now second. And Carnivore with difficulties as they come round that barn turn. Continuing to lead it, Outlaw Positive Charge, PH Best Man. St. Pete Star is tight in third with less than 1/8 of a mile to go. PH Best Man, Outlaw Positive Charge, and St. Pete Star coming for the wire. Trites is going to pocket another Walter Dale with PH Best Man. St. Pete Star in for second, then Outlaw Positive Charge, and the time for the mile, 1:55 3/5.
How did that race unfold from your perspective, sitting behind the horse?
Well, they all get out of there pretty good. I decided I was early on that I was going to probably take a back seat with my horse and just see how things, progressed early in the race, because there's a lot of inside speed in front of me, or on the inside of me. So that was kind of my game plan early on, and then coming to the half, they were backing up just a little bit. So my horse is handy, but I didn't know if I could do it first up, but I wanted to move him and kind of get him into the flow. And then a couple other horses popped out in front of me, and I got to follow Earl, which I figured was probably one of the best horses in the race. Carnivore down the backside, and at 3/4 pole, Earl asked his horse, and he didn't respond. So I took that opportunity to pop the plugs and drive on and try to get around him. And then just a matter of sitting through the last turn, I kind of had the one horse, which is a nice horse, finishes up good, had him behind Terry, and I just kind of set sail on the outside of Terry and waited till part way down the stretch where I tried to find my best ride, and my little fella dug in. He was just super. I'd like to thank Trevin Chai for bringing that horse up for me. He knows how big this race is for me, and he brought that horse up from Ontario to race here today, and big win for myself.
Now, Todd, were you thinking about the track record going around there, or were you just thinking, let's win this race?
I got to tell you the truth. I told my father-in-law just before I went out, I said, if they go 2 minutes and I win, I'll be happy. But, it's in the back of my mind. I've been a fifth of a second on that track record a couple times. And you know what? It's kind of neat that it's still standing, so I'm okay either way.
All right, Todd Traits with PH Bestman, your winner tonight in the Walter Dale Memorial, time of 1:55 3/5. A pretty fast mile here at Fredericton Raceway.